Hi everyone, welcome to Walks with Moss. Today Bella and I are at Twin Harbors State Park and we're going to take a beach walk. It's supposed to be 100 degrees at home, way too hot. It's 70 degrees here now and I think it'll feel a little bit cooler on the beach. For the rest of the world, that's 37 degrees at home, almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, definitely a good day for a beach walk. Bella loves the beach and she doesn't know we're at the beach yet. She knows we're gonna go hiking, don't you, buddy? But she doesn't know we're at the beach. So it's gonna be really fun to capture on video her excitement when I let her go at the beach. One nice thing about hiking at the beach is there shouldn't be any yellow jackets. Okay, we are on the beach at last. There's quite a few people here, but they're just right around the access point. Whoa, tripped on a log. As soon as we walk a little ways down there, then there'll be a lot less people. Can't blame everyone for coming here today when it's going to be so hot inland. Seeing the people behind me with long sleeve shirts reminds me that I forgot to put my sunscreen on. It's easy to forget things, especially when I've got an excited dog with me. So no sunscreen, but I've got a pretty good tan, so I should be okay. Okay, it's time to release Bella. She'll turn into Hella Bella next. You ready to turn into Hella Bella? Yeah, you're gonna be Hella Bella now. All right, go be Hella Bella. Woohoo, she's free. That's a happy dog. Are we at the ocean, Bella? Yeah? Are we at the ocean? Yeah, we're at the ocean, aren't we? Yeah. I was tired this morning, had trouble getting motivated to take a hike, but knowing how much Bella was going to love coming here really helped inspire me to get moving. We've gone just a little ways past the entrance to Twin Harbors Park, and now we've got the beach basically to ourselves. Pretty cool. There's a nice breeze down here. It feels good. The tide is really quite high, and I think it's still coming in. There's lots of sand dollars here today. At least there are now that I'm away from the more populated areas. A million sand dollars. Oh goody, Bella found a dead crab to roll in. Oh, you're gonna smell so pretty tonight. She thinks I came to steal her crab. I don't want your stinky old crab. No, I don't want your stinky old crab. That's a cockle shell. It looks like it gets really deep right offshore here. There's dogs. And I don't know if they're friendly or not, so I'm holding on to Bella. Oh, Bella has a friend, a Gordon Setter.
Wow! Such dogs are great.
Juniper is actually part Gordon Setter, we think. Yeah, her best buddy is probably half Gordon Setter. Yeah. That was really interesting to see a Gordon Setter in person. She sure does look like Juniper. So Juniper probably is part Gordon Setter and Springer Spaniel. There we go. You gonna play? did not plan on going in the water today, but I think I'm going to. It's hot. Some cold water. That was good. I'm glad I did that. Never play on or around logs in the surf. That's a good way to die. So we're getting into an area with houses and condominiums, and I don't know about these houses here, but those condominiums up there, it's generally believed that they're going to wash into the ocean, and there's not much that can be done about it. I'm guessing it's the same for these houses too. So these are the condominiums that are supposed to be eventually washing into the sea. I don't think they're allowed to do a whole lot to prevent their condos from washing into the sea legally. They're doing what they can though. They've got these ropes up, no trespassing signs, trying to keep people from walking up there. I think they've put some of those logs and some of that gravel up there, but apparently they're really limited as to what they can do. Came here this winter with Bella, and the surf was so high there was almost no place on the beach that she could even run. The water was just right up there. So there's some oceanfront property that eventually is going to be under ocean property. Amazing. Bella's having a nice drink of fresh water. I'm really tired, and I actually have a ways to go before I get to my turnaround spot. I'm tempted to turn around here. If I'm this tired now, I'm going to be even more tired by the time I get back. I think I am going to turn around here. I just went through my bag to grab a snack, and somehow my lunch didn't make it into my bag. So yeah, I'm definitely going to turn around here. Yeah, it's time to go back the way we came. And we've already gone 2.5 miles, so we're getting in a 5-mile hike by the time we get back to the car, so that'll be sufficient. Here's an interesting log covered with gooseneck barnacles. These are edible when they're fresh. I don't think they're very edible right now. So are you pulling off a bunch of them that you can then roll in? Is that the plan? Oh, that is so gross. What are you doing? Do those taste better than your dog food? Yeah, you've kicked up some serious flies, haven't you? Oh shit, is that... No, it can't be a yellow jacket nest. I'll be damned, Bella managed to get stung on the ocean beach. Wow. That's kind of a first. These yellow jackets, they like meat, and they're eating these gooseneck barnacles. They definitely don't have a nest down here on the beach. Worst year ever for yellow jackets. dog to play with, and she's purposefully running slow so the little dog can play with her. I'm really glad that I packed this thermos full of coffee with me, so at least I've got some calories. I stopped to get sand out of my shoe, but realized I actually have a hole in my socks, so yep. These are Darn Tough brand socks. It's another Springer Spaniel, and she looks just like Sage. Well, I think Bella has gotten a sufficient amount of exercise here today, and I know I definitely have. It's a new day. Bella and I did not make it to our goal that day, and we didn't even drive to our goal. I was just too tired. So we're back again today. We were going to hike actually close to home today, and it was so smoky at the last minute. I made a snap decision and decided to drive to the ocean. And I wanted to resume my same hike, but I couldn't because the gate at Twin Harbors State Park was closed. So we're down here at Lighthouse State Park instead. Yeah, and we're going to hike to Westport. And I guess I'll give you all a little tour of Westport. And Bella is so happy. Lucky dog gets to go to the ocean twice in 1 week. So join us for part 2 of our adventure, and we're pretty much starting where we left off last time, so I'll just resume the video from here. There's a couple blue heelers down there, and Bella's trying to play with them, but all they want to do is bark and be obnoxious. I so dodged the bullet by getting rid of that blue heeler and getting a Springer Spaniel. Not that there's anything wrong with blue heelers. They're just not the dog for me. The ocean water is so cold here that people wear wetsuits to go surfing. We have almost made it to the spot where I was going to turn around on my last hike. Just on the other side of this jetty is Half Moon Beach, and that's where my late husband's ashes are. And it's also where Patch's ashes are. So sometimes I like to walk here and have lunch with both of them. The tide is really low this time, unlike last time. Here's some sea anemones. There's too many people on the jetty, so I'm going to go down to the beach at Half Moon Bay and hang out down there instead. Some sort of official government truck back there behind me, and they're looking through their binoculars. There's lots of little crabs down here. They move as soon as they see me. So here we are at Half Moon Bay, the final resting place for my late husband. We spread his ashes here, almost all of his ashes. I have a tattoo with some of his ashes in it too. That's his ashes in there, in the ink, and his handwriting from a couple of different cards he gave me. We put him in here on the summer solstice in 2019. And Patch's ashes are in here too. We put her ashes in here in 2020, right before we moved to New Zealand. So hi Bob. Hi Patches. Bob was British, and he really wanted his ashes to be in the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean was a pretty exciting thing for him, being from the UK. It's a bit early for lunch, but I'm gonna take a break here and have some of my homegrown grapes. There's a fair few people down here hunting for agates this morning. I didn't know that Half Moon Bay was a place to get agates. There's a lot of big clamshells here, and I've always felt like there's some sort of indigenous shell midden around here somewhere, but my daughter disagrees. But there's an awful lot of big clamshells here. I think I'll hang out in this little shelter for a while. I'm not sure what those guys are doing out there. They're just kind of sitting in the surf, having a conversation. Maybe they've given up. There's some sort of festival going on down here. Well, let's go check out this festival. This building right here was the inspiration for the color that I painted my house. I was here when they were painting it.
Testing, Spody. Testing Spody. Down a little bit, down.
Back to the ocean beach and the peace. That was kind of chaotic walking with Bella because there were a lot of other dogs. Lots of whalebone. This is a little lake next to the surfing parking area. There's a snake swimming across it there. We're done with our hike. We had a pretty good day. I left Bella's leash and my sit pads back at the surfing area when I was on the shore of that little lakelet. So I'm gonna drive back there as quick as I can, hopefully get her leash and my sit pads back. And not sure what else to say about this hike. Got some exercise, got out of the pollution, got out of the heat a little bit. Got away from my insufferably noisy neighbors who are driving me absolutely bonkers. Got some good exercise. So hopefully now we can find the leash and the sit pads. And I don't know, I could try fishing at that little lakelet. And I hope I'm on the right path back to the parking lot. This is a little bit longer than I remember it being. But we'll find our way back eventually, or you'll never get to see this video. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, all that, you know, stuff, yeah, that you're required to say at the end of every YouTube video. And thanks for watching.